I'm going to go with Saquon Barkley, and I'm going to sweat. Like I'm sweating right now through all those costume changes. It's okay. It's what I do. But last week, you know what? I was pretty committed to going with Saquon Barkley, even though he was going to be on a little bit of a pitch count. 11 touches against Denver. I thought he might have a couple more, but he was involved. He was on the field. The only thing is coming into this week, I don't like the fact that it's on a short week, Thursday night. It's going up against the Washington football team, who allowed the third fewest fantasy points to running back since 2020. Austin Eckler had to get into the end zone in order to have a good game. So I'm going to probably sit him. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let's break the ranks. Yeah. Here we go. 5 players. I know, like you guys care. 5 players, though, I would be starting over Saquon Barkley this week. We talked about Elijah Mitchell. He's been great after one game. Melvin Gordon played pretty well. Damian Harris, outside of that fumble against the Dolphins, was pretty good. Tyson Williams, again, I think he's impressive. I think that he can end up being really good for you this season. And Myles Gaskin, who continues to get balls out of the backfield as a receiver, I think he's a good play against the Buffalo Bills. I know that's a tough defense, but I still feel pretty confident with him. Those are 5 guys I would start over Saquon Barkley this week.
All right, look at the running back position there. I like that impromptu break in the ranks. Thank you, Rank. Up next, Cynthia, Jonathan Taylor against the Rams, giving up the 6th fewest fantasy points to running backs in their last 8 games. Sweat or no sweat?
I'm a little misty on this one, in part because I don't know what's going on with the O-line. If Eric Fisher's playing like that, could be a lot better. But, it's just always a little dicey when it comes to this one. Also, they seem to be splitting the backfield. They're trying to give themselves a chance to win, which means not just going with running back, which means not so awesome for our fantasy situations, but probably better for them overall.
All right, let's go to Terry McLaurin, Rank, against the Giants, allowing the 2nd fewest fantasy points per game to wide receivers. Sweat or no sweat?
Well, I'm going to go no sweat. I think this would be one where I would be apprehensive at first because that Giants secondary is pretty good. They got James Bradbury. So I went back and looked. He had 7 receptions in each game against them last season. So they found a way to get him the football. I know I talked about Logan Thomas earlier in the show, and I think he will end up being the most targeted person in this offense. But I think that Terry McLaurin is too good to keep on your bench. I can't imagine how deep your roster would have to be in order for that to happen. So I'm not going to sweat Terry McLaurin. I'm going to start him.
Same situation for me, Rank, because I'm taking A.J. Brown in Seattle, allowing the fewest points to wideouts. And I say I'm not sweating this at all because Chandler Jones is like a part of Ryan Tannehill now. Like, he vaporized him multiple times during that game. And A.J. Brown still produced with 4 catches and a score. I think the Titans' offense is going to be better. And I think there's more opportunities for A.J. that are going to be available in this game against the Seahawks defense that we were chasing last year. They're better, but not that much better that's going to run me off of A.J. Brown in week 2. Rank round 2 for week 2. George Kittle at Philly, allowing the 9th fewest fantasy points to tight ends. Sweat or no sweat?
No sweat. And please put this in all caps because I am not going to sweat you. Thank you. I'm not going to sweat this at all. I don't care what the matchup says. I don't care who the defense is. There is no way I will ever, and I mean ever, bench George Kittle. He is an all-elite talent. He needs to be in your lineup each and every week. So please, I will block you on Twitter if you ask me this question. Don't tempt me. I'll do it. So no sweat at all.
Sometimes you just got to block people for fun. There's plenty more people where that came from. Cynthia, what about Jared Cook against Dallas, allowing the 4th fewest? Sweat or no sweat?
I'm not sweating this one at all. I've actually never blocked anyone on Twitter. Isn't that interesting? Look, when it comes to the tight end position for this team, Justin Herbert needs that outlet, and I think they're obviously looking to him for it. I know that he only had 10.6 fantasy points in week 1, which I think that's a lot. It's tied for number 13 amongst tight ends. But Dallas gave up 29 points to Rob Gronkowski, so I think that the formula is there for success.
No blocking, Cynthia. You and Ryan Tannehill have something in common. He's got Seattle coming up, allowing the 3rd fewest points to quarterback. Sweat or no sweat?
I'm not sweating this one. It's not in all caps. It's not the most certain thing I've ever said in my life, but it's not going to happen again. That whole game script was really interesting. And of course, the Cardinals, they kept the gas on. So it just kept going bad, and then it got worse. But I don't think that's how it's going to play out against Seattle. I think this is going to be more of like a ground game with efficient passing situations. So it's going to be more of a normal Ryan Tannehill game, what you expected from him, not something not so good like we saw last week.
So a bounce back for Tannehill, and I'll end it with Jalen Hurts against the Niners, who are allowing the 5th fewest points to quarterbacks. And I say that I am not sweating at all. Unfortunately, Jason Verrett goes down with another ACL injury. The Lions piled up points late, and you'll have to really convince me that this Niners defense is the same as the ones we've seen in the past, featuring Richard Sherman and Robert Saleh. Hurts with almost 9 yards a carry against Atlanta as well, and he went over 30 points. He didn't even get a rushing touchdown. I'm frigid. There is no sweat on me whatsoever for Jalen Hurts against the 49ers, and he gets him at home.